Now, this is a difficult one for me to talk about. Escape for Men from CK, Calvin Klein. My name is Dave. If you enjoy fragrance, you find the right channel. Now, it's difficult because this is one of my first few fragrance that I had that I experienced, and so when I bought this recently, the smell is different than what I remember. And because I have so much memory of the original when I first wore it, when I was really, really, really young, I have trouble disassociating myself from that time and comparing to that scent memory to this one. So if I have to give it a grade to the original, in my memory, it was maybe a 9. And now maybe a 7. Okay, so there's a gap between these two, and I'm still not sure is it because of that I aged, or the memory was wrong, or that is a reformulation, right? I don't know what it is, and I can get my hand on the vintage one. So I don't know if I want to, because if the juice been that long ago, I don't know how realistic or it's gonna match my memory, right? So there must be some changes due to the aging anyway. So it's always gonna be in my mind, isn't it? Interesting and kind of sad that our memory sometimes is the only thing that we have of a certain things, right? That we can never go back, and that's why nostalgia is actually a very complex feeling where, yeah, you feel nice when you're thinking about your past when it's good, but it's also sad that you can never go back to it, right? So yeah, this is that for me. It's a very complex emotion of mix of good and bad, sad and happiness. So it's like that. It's a very difficult thing for me to review, but then the springtime is here, and this is one of the more suitable weather for it. So I'm gonna spray and try to explain what this is. Yeah, I see this white box in a lot of my reviews. I do apologize. This lighting, I'm still haven't figured out what's the best way to do. Is okay, look at this, right? You don't want to see that, right? It's hard to see. So ta-da! Now this one came out in '93, okay, and it was at least to my knowledge, to my memory, was very, very popular. A lot of my friends were wearing this, and CK was very, very big back then. Maybe not so many fragrance competing with it, but it is such a great house for what it is. Okay, of course, if you want to compare with Creed or all those niche houses, or Roja Dove, or whatever it is, of course, you don't. But every fragrance has its place. Every company was trying to slot their fragrance in a certain slot. CK have this place, and for a lot of people, it's a great house. I love the house. I actually love the house for what it is. As long as I don't have to overpay, then I do look forward to their offering every year. And it's kind of interesting. They never have a flanker of Escape. They have flanker for Eternity. They have flanker for CK1. CK1. So, but for this one, they never had it. Now, if I recall, the spokesman for when this first came out was Enrique Iglesias Jr. And I really, really enjoy his music, especially, way back then. He's one of the coolest dude that I know or seen, right? And going to this concert was great. He's such a ladies man. But even though but then I'm sorry, not ladies man, but he's so ladies love him, but he doesn't seem to have any negative news about him about chasing women or anything like that, womanizing or ladies man. So I should not use that word. But a very, very, very good looking dude, sings so well, and is seems to be an upstanding guy, right? So it's very, very awesome to see him be able to keep up the great image. But I hope I'm not wrong that he was a spokesman for this Escape way back then. So with that said, let me go and spray it again. Now, like I said already, this smells not very different, but about only 80% similar than what I recalled. Okay, but I was not into fragrance way back then, so I'm sure my nose has changed, my memory has changed. Okay, now in the initial spray, you're gonna get melon, eucalyptus, mango, grapefruit, juniper, bergamot. That's only the top. So with that said, you know already this is one of the classier older scents where they will give you everything in the kitchen sink. Okay, they give you a lot of scent, a lot of notes. I mean, and the melon is coming through very strong. It's gonna carry through to the end of the fragrance. Okay, to the dry down as well. That's the top note. But then the interesting thing about this one is the eucalyptus scent, the note. Eucalyptus is a minty type of a note. It's fresh minty. Sometimes you feel like it's for ointment. Okay, just a tad bit. Okay, and then you can mix that with melon and mango and grapefruit and juniper and bergamot. So this is a pretty complex type of mix. Okay, and it does give you a very fresh feeling with a fruity touch on the side, and then right away the middle notes of the C notes: fir, birch, cypress, cypress and rosemary and sage. All those very herbal, green, very little bit of astringent, strong. Okay, not stringent, but strong type of green notes are coming through, all mixing together with that melon and eucalyptus and mango, all those sweeter, fruitier scents, right? So it's a very, very interesting mix of notes. And then you go to dry it down, you can add in oak moss, okay, and vetiver and sandalwood and amber patchouli. So all the notes I'm reading out to you, you can even imagine what that mix smells like. This exactly is what it is. It's a mixture of a lot of different types and different notes that go in different directions. You can have the fresh, you can have the fruity, you can have the oceany, you can have the darker and darker note, you can have the herbal, you can have the sweeter amber, you can have the chocolate patchouli, you can have the oak moss. So I cannot even picture what this is. So I'm just trying to, if you can help you visualize, because I don't think you have a chance to try this, right? You're gonna be a blind buy. But fortunately, this is not expensive. It's around 25-ish for 100 ml. Okay. But I bought this about 1 or 2 years ago, and the longevity is still good. I'm still picking up about 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting mostly, if you can imagine, I'm getting mostly the melon and eucalyptus, and just a tad bit of mango, but mostly it's a melon and the eucalyptus. Maybe some blue notes like C notes. Okay, and the grapefruit maybe is like plain a little bit, but mostly it's a melon with the eucalyptus. That's so hard for me to wrap my head around. It's it's every time I think about it, what kind of mix this is, but it's good. Okay, it seems that I'm saying bad things about it, that it's a bad mix, but no. Let me take it back. It's a good scent. I gotta tell you, it's a good fragrance. I enjoy it. Not only is for the nostalgia reason, but for scent itself, it's very enjoyable. And in my collection, I don't have anything that's too similar to this. You could get a vibe with this or vibe with that, but nothing is similar. Nothing even 50% similar or 40%. So I cannot really give you an example what this smells like. It's so unique though. That's one of the great things about it. If you spray this and other people smell you, I don't think they could pinpoint exactly, wait, is this a clone of anything? They can't. Okay. I think it's gonna lean more masculine. Okay, it doesn't have the sweet floral. It doesn't have the floral or the sweetness. It's not overly sweet at all. The melon is not that sweet. Okay, the sweetness may be like 2 out of 10 sweetness, but the fruitiness is about 4 out of 10. The eucalyptus is about 6 out of 10. So all these are fighting for the possessions. So with that said, yeah, I mean, I think this will be suitable for maybe 18 and up, and you could wear it to 20, 30. Now, as always, all these are just my personal general opinion of who might wear this. It's just to give you an idea what it smells like or the category that you might fit in. Okay, so don't take that as as ruling out any other possibility. No. Because, you cannot smell this, right, through the videos. So I'm just trying to give you an idea what, a sense of it. Example, if I say, well, I smell feminine. So you could kind of get an idea, okay, maybe it smell very floral, right? Very sweet, honey-like, a lot of aldehyde maybe, like Coco Chanel or Chanel No. 5 or things like that. You get association. When I say manly, you get like the more, you get a certain type of notes, right? That's just an idea. So make sure you understand when I say those kind of age limits, or it's not limits, just a direction, okay? General idea. But anyway, I'm mumbling again, but hey, we're just chatting, right? So now, yeah, it does take you. I was trying to figure out, okay, if I did not wear this back in the 90s, would I still think this is like a sense of the 90s? And I figure no, because this type of scent could work well now. This is, could be a modern type of scent, albeit a little bit different than the usual scent right now, but it's a modern type of scent. So that was pretty cool for me to actually figure that out for myself. So yeah, with that said, because you gotta be careful though, because of the eucalyptus, I keep mentioning that because it's the mintiness, the zingy freshness that's coming through, it just makes it different. It's a little bit herbal. How should I say that? Floral, a little bit herbal, greenish type of thing. Yeah, it's it's camphoras, with a little fruity nuance, but then what animal eats eucalyptus, right? The oh shoot, what is that? Koala bear. Okay, so anyway, so it's minty though. Anyway, with that said, I hope that is helpful. If you have any question, just leave it in ask me in the comments. But I really enjoy it. I'll give it right now, okay, 8 out of 10. It's still good. At first I say maybe 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, but then now the more I'm explaining it and I'm kind of figuring out in my head, kind of going through the experience, the process, yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more than 7. I'll give it an 8. Okay. So with that said, it still performs well, and it smells very unique. So cutting off the experience of the past, I'll give it this one an 8. It's really, really good, and also it's not expensive. So give it a try. I know it's hard for you to try, but if what I say seems appealing to you, might be something you want to try, go for it. As we always try to broaden our nose, right? For us to try a lot of different things. And if something's bad, then forget it. Don't try it. But this is good. So when it's good and you can afford it for that price, go pick it up. That's what it's for, this hobby. That's why it's so fun, right? Keep trying different things. Okay, as always, I hope that is helpful, and see you next time.